All right, we move on. No move for me at this point. 1 p.m. Eastern, Miami Dolphins at New York Jets. Dolphins 3-7, 1-4 on the road. Jets 2-7, 2-2 at home at MetLife Stadium. East Rutherford, New Jersey. 54 Fahrenheit, cloudy, 5 miles per hour. This Dolphins game opened up with the Dolphins as 3-point favorites. They actually opened up at -3 at plus 103, and clearly money's come on them with how bad the Jets looked. The Jets now, wow, yeah, the Dolphins opened up at -3 plus 103. They're now -3 -115, so an 18-cent move towards the Dolphins. This total is now at 45.5, juice to the under. It opened up at 45.5 as well. Dolphins coming off extra rest and preparation after defeating the Ravens 22-10 last Thursday. We were on the Dolphins. It was an easy casher, and it was very enjoyable. Jacoby Brissett started, went 11-23 for 156 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions before he hurt his knee in the third quarter. Tua Tagovailoa comes in, 8 for 13 for 158 yards. He secures the win. Brissett wanted to come back in the game not long after hurting his knee, but Tagovailoa finished the game. Flores said, we just decided to stay with Tua, so you can guess that Tua will likely be the starting quarterback here. With Will Fuller and Devontae Parker still on IR, Albert Wilson, Isaiah Ford, and Jalen Waddle each caught 4 passes. Neither Fuller or Parker are expected to be back this week. This running attack struggles. Running back Malcolm Brown, I don't know if he'd be that. He'd be better than what they have, maybe, but he's got a quad injury. He won't be activated this week. Myles Gaskin led with 14 carries for 31 yards. As a team, they ran 22 times for 60 yards. Their defense looked strong. They were able to apply pressure and shut down the Ravens' run game. They held Baltimore down to 14 points for the first time in 52 games. They finished with 4 sacks, 7 quarterback hits. Justin Coleman had an interception. Xavier Howard forced a fumble, returned to 49 yards for a touchdown. Jason McCourty, the news came in this week. Quarterback Jason McCourty, done for the year. Michael Dieter, foot, unlikely to play this week. He's a guard. And safety Elijah Campbell was inactive last week and questionable to go this week. Jets coming off an ugly 45-17 home loss at the hands of the Bills. Mike White, 24-44 for 251 yards, no touchdowns, 4 picks before leaving with an injury. Joe Flacco came in late, went 3-3 for 47 yards and a touchdown. Mike White was cleared to return, but the Jets stayed with Flacco. Zach Wilson's getting close to return from a sprained knee ligament. He will be the starter now. There was some talk about White being the starter, but they're going to go back to Zach Wilson. Corey Davis caught 5 passes for 93 yards. Michael Carter ran 16 times for 39 yards, caught 4 passes for 43 yards. They couldn't sustain pressure on Josh Allen. He threw for 366 yards. Sherrod Niesman did manage a pick. The Jets' defense has allowed 175 points in the past 4 games. You want to make that look better? Play the Dolphins. Rookie cornerback Brandon Echols didn't return after leaving the second quarter with a thigh injury. He's listed as questionable to go this week. Take it away, Bebsie. Dolphins, Jets.
I'm on Miami in this one, and it has nothing to do with the victory against the Ravens here. It has everything to do with fading the Jets. I'm sorry, Jose. I know you're going to pop in with some yappa bullshit right now. You know they suck. I know they suck. Let's get over it. I'm a big Salah supporter. I want him to do well. But look, this is yeah. Way you go. This is just. I'm surprised it's this close of a line. To be honest with you, we're gonna see Mike back down to earth White. And I know I was on here saying he's the best quarterback ever. I believe that he is still, but he is going to come out and not be good again this week. Because let's face it, you come out and you say, I should have been the number 1 overall pick. Things are going to fall apart for you. You don't say something that silly. I like Mike White. I want to cheer for him. But this is Miami, and I'm betting on Miami's defense and their coach here. And that's, again, I love Salah, but I do believe Flores will right the ship to a degree. Obviously, they're 3-7. They're not looking at the playoffs at all, but they're going to play good football down the stretch. I don't know if I could say the same about the Jets, given their QB situation, given their defensive situation, their injury situation. The fact that, listen, the Jets have the dumbest fans in football. Look at Jose. He's an absolute moron. No, put me on Miami.
I will put you on Miami, but when the Falcons opened up as 10-point dogs, I said clearly the books are begging you to bet the Falcons. Went down to 8. Now, I am going to be better capper. I'm listening and I'm working my ass off. And from now on, I will know that that's what the books are doing, because it was so clear to me by setting the Falcons at +10 that they were begging for Falcons money, and they got it. Here, this opened at 3, knowing that the Dolphins were going to take a ton of money. Only 75% of the tickets, but 91% of the cash. Now, I do think this will be 3.5 soon because they're taking so much money. And at this point in my capping career, when I agree that the Dolphins should probably be the side, but I see the books open it up at a line where they're begging for a certain side, it makes me want to have nothing to do with that side. Birdie touched on it here. He said, where is it? The fact there's money pouring in on the Fins and the line's not moved. That's interesting. Jets got smoked. Fins beat the Ravens. Money pouring in on Dolphins, line not moving. Jets may be a look. Birdie says Rex Ryan publicly going after Salah. He and the team will respond. Jets players saying all the right things after that loss for the first time this year. Caution on the Dolphins. Dennis
Steak
Garcia
dinner.
Oh, shit.
Steak dinner, Bebsie. Let's go.
I don't ever want to see your face while I'm eating.
Steak dinner.
Ever.
Money line. Money line. Let's
Money
go,
line.
Bebsie. Money
That's
line.
a lose-lose bet for me.
No problem at all, Bebsie. Money line. I think Zach Wilson starts this week and shoves a foot in your ass.
Listen, the Dolphins have a weak running game. I have not ran a football in 20 years, and I'm pretty sure I could run it down the Jets' D throat.
Bebsie, I'll let you know that he does owe myself, Ski Profit, and Dutch Boy Fresh steak dinners. So if you want to get in on this.
Let's put him in the hole one more time. Steak dinner it is.
Money line. Why don't you take the 3 points?
Because they're going to win, Jimmy. That's why.
Oh, man. Take the points, man. Oh, God, that's funny. Okay, I am someday, and maybe it's this week, someday I will know to bet the Jets in this situation. And maybe it's this week. I'll have to talk to myself, and the Kraken maybe will explain it to me. But I something's not right here, man. Something's fishy here, man. Quickly on the total, Dennis Garcia moved on the under 45.5. So I don't trust Miami offense or the Jets offense. I don't trust either team to pull away either. Tight, low-scoring game. What do you think of the total here, Bebsie, at 45.5?
Again, I have to free play under on this one. I almost want to jump on it as well. I think I am going to end up adding the under in that Texans-Titans game, but this one has to be an under as well. I don't see either of these teams being able to really pour up points. So lean under. Not going to bet it. Understand why you'd be excited about it, but not going to happen for me.
So 75% of the tickets, 91% cash on Miami. 69% of the tickets on the under and 11% of cash on the under. So we just saw the Jets put up no points. We just saw, well, I guess they put up 17, so I shouldn't say none. Then we just saw the Dolphins put up 22. So maybe we have to play the it's so stupid to say out loud. Have to play the opposites of everything we see. So I should just keep that in my head and pretend that there's actual analysis.
You're being silly now.
It's working. And I'm going to hold off, but I do. I guess I can't take the under because of how porous the Jets defense is being. So I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to move on at this point. Just going to move on.